J.T. Smith, WTFON here with
Neil Meyer of the Front Office News.
Bearcats win 81-72 against Virginia Tech in the first round of NIT here at Fifth Third Arena. The only sad thing is the Bearcats cannot host the second game against Hofstra here because of previous plans. We talked about that. And it's sad because Fifth Third was rocking all night, man, especially in the second half. David Julius turned up the defense, and it led to a Bearcats comfortable win. Neil, what impressed you the most about the Bearcats' last final home game, the first game in NIT?
I think what really impressed me the most was, we can talk about the crowd. The crowd was phenomenal tonight, and that really played a huge role into the Bearcats' win over Virginia Tech. However, a huge second half, 52 points. I think David DeJulius finished with 14. He went 8 from 9 from the free throw line. And they were down at half. They turned things up heading into the second half, and it was something David DeJulius and Coach West hit on in the post-game press conferences, that David DeJulius walked off at the half and said he wanted to turn this thing into a rock fight, and they did exactly that. But we asked Wes Miller on that aspect as well, on David's comments of wanting to turn this into a rock fight. And I think what was interesting was that Wes Miller looked to him and said, yeah, well, let's go win this thing. And I mean, I think that kind of set the tone, and it all started, defense led to get stops on defense, led to buckets on the offensive end. David DeJulius was phenomenal tonight on all aspects. So overall, I think it started with the play of David DeJulius, which was very big for the Bearcats tonight, especially coming off the AAC tournament where David DeJulius had some off nights, and he responded very well, and I think that really set the Bearcats tonight.
For sure, man. I think as a team, they responded. David Julius was the head of the spear. I want to give some props to Jeremiah Davenport. He made a bunch of key shots in the second half, and I thought he fed off the energy. He's one of those guys that feeds off the crowd. The lower bowl was amazing tonight, and I just think Steady Eddie, Landers Nolly had another double-double, 15 and 12, I want to say, tonight.
Yep, 15,
and it was
12.
huge. I just think they dominated the glass, and that was something that they should have done against this team, and they did it. In the first half, they only had an advantage by 2 rebounds, and then I feel like they won it by 14 at the end.
13, 42 to 29.
So you have a plus 11 in the second half.
Oh,
They were
second half.
second half.
11.
Yeah, so 13 altogether, right? But plus 11 in the second half, because they were only up in the rebounding category by 2 in the first half. So that's beautiful. That's what you want to see happen. Bearcats did that, and that's how I think they got the win. Now, I'm pretty sure they'll play Hofstra on Sunday, and they'll be on the road and see what happens, man. But just make sure you guys check out the Front Office News. We'll have the recap up. We'll have a post-game with David Julius, Micah Adams-Woods, Wes Miller, also Virginia Tech coach and one of the players. So, sure you check it out. I'm J.T. Smith.
I'm Neil Meyer.
We're signing out.